Hello everyone, welcome to another Coffee and Convo with Spirit. It's been a little while and I wanted to come on and see you guys. So hopefully I can see your comments. I'm doing this a little differently. The last time we did this in my Multifaceted Souls Society group, we were able to see the comments easy. It was so much better and I'm seeing stuff now, so this is great. Welcome to all of you who are hopping on live to join me. Let me know you're here. We're going to get into this in just a second. I just want to make sure I've got everything on here properly. First time I'm doing this streaming thing, so bear with me. Thank you for letting me know you're here. So here's the thing. Today we are, and I'm going to go through the astrology because I have some insights that I kind of figured out and some energy updates, I will call them. We're going to pull some angel cards. I have some angel messages. I also was drawn to the energy of today. So we're going to do some energy messages, and we have some angels that will be with us as well. And one just dropped. Hang on. So I love when they drop because to me it's a sign from the divine or sign from your guides or your loved ones in spirit that this message needs to come through. So this was from the angels. So this is a message from your angels, and it's about staying humble. And to me this card is humble and kind, right? So always be kind, always be humble, and come from that place in your heart that just allows your true soul to shine through. And there's nothing wrong with that, and it's the perfect place to be and the perfect way to be. So I hope that makes sense to a lot of you. If you've been wondering if you need more kindness in your life or you need to be maybe more kind to yourself, that's a great card for that. So let's get into this. If you guys are hopping on, let me know you're here. Wonderful to see everyone. If you're catching this on the replay, that's wonderful as well. I think I have different things on here. I'm just looking real quick. So these different things popped up for my coffee club. If you're interested or you find any value in this, feel free to buy me a coffee. And if you are interested in being part of our coffee club, you get shout outs. So if you are one of my VIPs, let me know you're here. And if you're catching this on YouTube, let us know you're here. Okay, so let's get into it. So today is Sun in Libra, Moon in Capricorn. So this is a really good day to get shit done. So if you have not already gotten a lot done on your list or things that you're trying to finish up, I know I've been making lists and marking them off, and it's been great. It's a good day to get things done. So these next 2 days, today, the 20th and 21st, are going to be Sun in Libra and Moon in Capricorn. And so also, we're getting ready. We're in the tail end of this, so we're moving into the sign of Scorpio. So this is a good energy we're in right now. But in this good energy, you're also going to feel there's a lot of built-in tension. So there's a lot of this inner critic, this inner voice that wants to, it kind of conflicts with one another, right? Because you've got the Libra wanting to be liked, right? The Libra's like, oh, I just want everybody to get along. I want everybody to like me and blah, blah, blah. And then the Capricorn is saying, you're wasting time. What are you doing, right? So it's about the inner critic and just being in that space and knowing that that could be affecting you today. But it is a great day to get shit done. If you are an Aries, if you are a Libra, a Capricorn, or a Cancer, you may also be feeling this even more intensely because this is going to affect your signs. We also have 5 planets in Earth, so we're very grounded, so it's a great time to get all that stuff done that we were talking about. Let's see, we also have, so there's a grand trine, which I don't really know a lot about astrology, but I know that that's a big deal, right? And so I'm going to share from my perspective what I know. From what I understand, that this is because you have Capricorn, who's in, the business end of things and very organized and getting things done, and then you have the emotional sign, I believe it's of Libra. You have someone who's good at the business of emotions, right? So I deal with a lot of emotions in my business, so which is really cool, and maybe you do too. Maybe you're a therapist. This is a great time for you. So just be aware of that. It's a great time to clean house. We're at the end of the fall, or we're going into the fall season, the end of the summer. So it's a great time here in Pennsylvania to cut down a lot of your shrubs and your flowers and clean things up in the garden. It might be a great time to just get your house in order going into the next season. So it's also, like I said, great time to make your lists. It's a great time of practicality. It's also a great time of leadership. So, all of you people who are stepping into your leadership roles, this is your season. And again, I'm going to come back to, it's a great time to get shit done. So Hopefully that helps you and makes sense today. And if that resonates, let us know in the comments below. First, I'm going to pick an angel card. Like I said, it was impromptu kind of coming on here today, and Spirit guided me to just come on and say hi because it's been a few weeks since I've been on. And it's kind of going to be like this, where they're more impromptu and they just pop up when I have the time to do them, since life is busy these days. So this first card is about acceptance, and this acceptance card is really accepting ourselves where we are. So I just have to share, our road was closed today, so we have a bridge being fixed up the street, so there's an extra ton of traffic driving up and down the road. So if it is a little noisy, that's what you're hearing. So this acceptance, maybe it's accepting that, right, that the road will be closed for a while until they fix our bridge. But acceptance is all about just being in a place of accepting what is, and knowing that what will come from that is for your highest and best good, because everything is either, I just sent out an email and things are either a blessing or a lesson, and it's just an experience. And we're really just looking at things from the outside, really just looking in, and as if it were a movie of our life, right? And so if you don't take anything personal, nothing is personal, right? But if you can accept that and move on, and just know too that a lot of this was coming up with a lot of other people that I've been speaking to lately. People feel like they need things from other people or to be accepted, right? And or to be maybe to be loved or to be supported. And a lot of times people can only love you and support you from the place that they're in. They can only accept you from the place that they are in. And if you don't take that personally, it really is so much easier in your life. So I'm going to get to this card and see what this says, and hopefully that will resonate with what we just shared. So there is nothing about you that you need to fix. You're perfect exactly as you are. Reclaim the disowned parts of you that yearn to be loved and accepted. You are beautiful just as you are. And let's see, regardless of any faults you may perceive that you have, you are eternally radiant. And you're a I can't say that today. Radiant being of light. You are a totally radiant being of light, eternally. Accept all that you are and just be you. That's all you can really be, right? You're truly accepting yourself, and by doing so, the whole world will accept you lovingly, and you will transform into the beautiful being that you came here to become. This is so weird. I'm seeing it backwards, and I am a dyslexic person, so when I see things backwards, it's really tricky in my mind's eye. So anyone else out there dyslexic, you are not alone, my friends. I actually recently was watching what was I watching? A little documentary about people who are dyslexic, and I always thought that that was an issue that I knew I dealt with it, but I've learned to embrace it. I don't know where that card went. Hold on. I've learned to embrace being dyslexic over the years. And what I've found by being dyslexic, we're going to get to this in a second, by being dyslexic, we see things in a much broader scope than most people. We see things, we think outside the box. We're able to come to resolutions and conclusions in our everyday life. And even, as myself dealing with clients, I see things that they don't see. And because I have a very futuristic vision, especially being clairvoyant, I see things before others see them, especially clients. And, I'm able to almost guide them where I see that they need to go. Sometimes they're open to it, sometimes they're not, and that's okay. And, I think sometimes we just have to see where we are in our life and know that we can move into all these different things however we need to do that. So just be aware of that. And if you are feeling, if you are someone who's dyslexic and you're dealing with feeling less than or anything like that, never feel less than. Always feel like own that. Like I know I've owned that. I've come into my own and I've absolutely owned being dyslexic. I love that I see things backwards. It actually makes me laugh. And when I'm doing readings, I let my clients know that, because so many times it'll come in exact, but it's like turned. And they just crack up because they're like, oh, that's the dyslexic. I'm like, right? I totally own that. So all good. This card here that jumped was transience. So this is a card about things not staying the same forever. Really things coming and going, being transient. You might be feeling like in your life right now, you're in a transient state. I could say that for myself. I'm always coming and going, and there's always something new in my life. And I love that. To me, nothing ever gets boring because there's always change. And that's a wonderful place to be in. So being transient, knowing that things can be moving through your life, it's a great place to be. Just embrace those changes. Oftentimes people are afraid of change and they don't want to embrace things because they want things to stay the same. same is boring, right? So mix it up, take some changes. You know, step out on a limb, try something new. I've been trying a lot of new things lately just to see what fits, what doesn't. And some things fit and some things don't, and that's okay. I'm loving every moment of all of it, and it's great. So this card is pulling out here. So this is an interesting card, hostilities. So this card sometimes will come out if you have people talking behind your back. To me, I'm being pulled to the knife, so backstabbers. Pay attention to the people who you surround yourself with. When you hear them talking about others, guaranteed they are talking about you. And you know what? They're not the people you should be surrounding yourself with, because anyone who talks about someone else in front of you is definitely talking about you. Wish them well and send them on their way, because you don't need that. You're better than that, and you're in a better place because of it. Know that also this is a great sign to call in Archangel Michael to support you, to guide you, to cut away those cords from any past relationships where maybe people did not have your highest and best good in their interest. Let's see. I'm also drawn to his helmet there. Sorry, dyslexic. I'm loving it, right? His helmet here is down instead of on his head. So interesting. I feel like he's showing his true, well, his hair is showing. So to me, it's showing his true crown and glory, kind of being his whole self, but really stepping into who he or she is and owning that light. This is a card. This is a card of abundance, if I can pick it up. So it's also a great card of cutting away all the old so that any financial abundance, if you're going through any changes, can come forward to you. So hopefully that makes sense, and you can, oops, I lost you guys, hold on. Hopefully that makes sense and you can understand that. Keep losing this. Okay, so what you don't see coming is the sun. And this is a great card. We all want to see the sun, right? The sun's just a happy place to be. It's about, it's like the card of the magician in the tarot, because it's number 1. So it's kind of like you have the power to do whatever it is you need to do, or whatever it is you want to do. You are that powerful, right? The sun is all powerful. It helps things to grow. You are nurturing others. You are supporting others, supporting yourself. Take that energy and use that to step into your full potential. I actually love, I'm just going to look at this real quick. I believe, if I can see this correctly, nope, it's on this side. This here is a hand holding this bowl or cup. And to me, this looks like a Tibetan singing bowl, right? So I've been using a lot of the bowls lately. And so when we use the bowls, whether you use them or not, think about it, listening to vibration. It's almost like water conducts the electricity, the energy. And I know that from being a hairdresser for years and doing my clients' hair. And as I'd be washing their hair, you know, the energy of the spirit world would pop in and it vibrates the energy, and you can actually feel the loved ones stepping in. So you may be noticing loved ones stepping in for you and being more aware, especially as we get closer to this time of the veil thinning, especially as we get close to All Souls Day and Halloween. You're definitely going to be more aware of your people in spirit, but also know that they are nurturing you and sending you love and light. So if you are feeling like you need to just take a little respite, take a bath, rest in the water, right? Like allow that to soothe your soul, however that is. Allow yourself to be nurtured, allow yourself to grow, allow yourself to embrace your inner light. And so that would be your sun, your soul, right? I call it your sun soul, and it shines out, right? It's like that beautiful burst of light that comes out from like this area here. It just shoots out in all directions. And that also has vibration, and that also will reach out and ripple out to all the people it needs to connect with. So it's really just setting those intentions to bring that into your life. So I'm going to pull a couple more little angels, and then we're going to go a couple little angels, and I think we're going to call it. So I just wanted to pop on quickly and share this with you guys. And if you haven't seen the meditation from the other day that we did, oh, hang on, I keep dropping the cards, I think it was for the eclipse. So that energy is still resonating. So I would definitely highly recommend, if you haven't seen it yet, I'll post it below. That was one of the biggest videos I ever posted on YouTube. It had over like, I don't know, 600 views or 400 views or something. It was a big number, and I was like, wow, that's huge. I guess people like meditation. So let me know if you guys enjoy meditation. I will make more of those. So this card here is about cutting away all that no longer serves you. This is the release card. So this is a great card for stepping into the new season. Cutting away, again, I feel like in the garden, I want to like clean up the garden, cut all the dead stuff down, cut away all the dead so that new growth can start to get ready for, for the new season coming in. And we're going to go into winter, so it's going to go dormant for a while, but then those seeds are being planted. So in the spring, all that can be revealed. So allow all that no longer serves you to simply fall away, and that's okay, right? We're allowed to do that. So that also is helping you step into your true potential and your true power. This is a great card of, standing in your power and your strength and really just embracing exactly who you are. I'm going to pick one more here because I'm feeling guided. We're going to do this one here. Let's see, wisdom. So paying attention to your dreams, the insights and the intuitive hits that come in for you, being aware of when you sit in meditation, all those thoughts that just kind of filter in. Sometimes they'll pop in as thoughts. Sometimes they'll feel like a feeling or an emotion. If you're interested in learning how to develop more of that, I can definitely help you. Definitely let me know. Our Multifaceted Soul Society is open again right now. And that wisdom, it's a great place to learn how to develop that and how to learn to develop and decipher your intuition from the spirit world, how to get connected with your loved ones, whether you want to become a medium or not. It's just a great way to be able to connect, to learn, and to be able to help others, right? So whether you do it professionally or not, maybe you just want to learn how to do it so that you know how to do that. But it's an ability, a God-given ability we all have, and that is something where you can bring through that wisdom. You can listen to the wisdom of the divine. You can listen to the wisdom of your guides, your loved ones, and love never dies, so why not connect heart to heart, right? It's such a beautiful thing, very healing. I'm actually getting a download right now. I've had the ringing in my ear. If anyone else is having that, let me know. It's really cool when that comes in and you just get some information that just comes through. So know, too, that you are protected. Don't be speeding. This is a good card to remind you that we are at the end of the month, right? So, or getting towards the end of the month and going into the next season, and quote a day, right? But I also believe that that card, when it comes up, is spiritual protection. And it's not from the spirit world. It's from those in the living. So you just want to know that you are surrounded in light and love, and only good can come to you, right? And don't focus on the negative, because if your vibration is up here and their vibration is lower and in a negative place, they can't touch you. Only negative and negative can touch. Higher and higher can touch. But when they're down here and you're up here, they can't touch you. So just keep sending love and light out to all those who need it, because you know what? Sometimes those people need it more than we do. And that's okay too. Love and power just jumped out. So stand in your power. Be a force of love. Do your best to be humble and kind. And guys, I will leave you with that in light and love. This has been today's multifaceted message from above with love. Take care, brush your hair, leave me a like, and follow for more. Peace out. Bye.